This is part two. This is gotquestions.org. And we see again that we have lost a chunk of 2 Timothy 3:5, part where it says, I have nothing to do with these people. And we see that Apostle Paul has described the nature of these people in the last days. In his description, he warns people who are characterized as having a form of godliness but denying its power. There it is. Paul then issues the command that have nothing to do with such people. So again, this is one of the first websites that'll pop up when you look up a verse, and it will go after that. And again, we see that we are changing the definition of power, and we're changing the definition of even godliness. And so he's changing it completely. No more dunamis power. And he's saying godliness is those who present themselves as godly. It's all for show. There's no power behind their religion in the fact that their lives are unchanged. Well, I agreed with the first part of that. There's no power in their religion. But here it says that because their lives are unchanged. And so, again, we're looking at this transformation. Here he quotes an expert, Charlie Ellis Quat, and he's using that as part of his argument. He warns that these people are destructive. I would agree with that. And then he goes into one of the later verses that talks about how they corrupt gullible women. And they're always learning and never able to come to the knowledge of truth. And again, I agree with that part. But this power that is a form of godliness and is shown through the Holy Spirit results in transformation of our lives only. He's not allowing anything else. And then he quotes here the Holy Spirit indwells the believer and went into the other gifts of the Spirit, not the ones that take power. This is BibleHub.com. It's a really nice online tool. It addresses 2 Timothy 3:5, and it's got all the different references. And even the NIV here includes have nothing to do with such people. And so you can see that it's got, I don't even know, probably 30 different translations. And it will pronounce the words for you on the right. And then this one on the right below that is the Berean version. That's where that was who wrote this, used the Berean version. But you see those words highlighted in blue on the right? They can be directly looked up in the lexicon and the Strongs. So we look at the Amplified, and it probably depends what year of Amplified it is, but this one talks about their conduct. So I'm thinking this is one of the later versions of Amplified. I'll click over here on power, and we're going to see that power is dunamis, 1411. And there's nothing in here about transformation. I want you to look at all the definitions here, and nothing in there about transformations, miracles, abundance, power, strength, violence, mighty work, miracle strength, miracle in and of itself, literally and figuratively. It's a dunami force, miraculous power, ability, abundance, meaning, power, strength, violence, mighty, wonderful work. So there's nothing in here at all about transformation of someone's life. It is the power of the gospel, and we don't deny that power. And so you just want to look at your translations and look at who's telling you what they mean, and understand that there are people out there who change these words and change what they mean. And so that is that lesson. Stay blessed. Have a great day.